Jets and dreaming of another world on 6 Music. Let's bring some more pictures to life then on the radio. Every week we track down the perpetrators of visuals that we like in our video of the week. It's always up there online for 7 days, so you should rush there now to see it. But today it's the turn of Field Music and the pictures they've got for the single Let's Write a Book. Impressively dense montage. This cut and pasted by Decoy. That's Ollie Murray and Rowan Wadham. Those guys met doing live action stuff and installations. They've directed for Lumina, Boys Noise and Errol Alkin. Done fashion promos and the like for Marnie International. What they've done for Field Music has more cut-ups than you could shake a stick at. There's got to be a kitchen sink in there somewhere. So to find out if there is and where it is, here's Decoy's Ollie Murray to tell us more. Ollie, hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good. Nice to have you with us. So first off, how did you hook up with the band? How did you come by Field Music?
It came the long way around, really, through Partisan and Sasha Nixon, who's head of
the production house, yeah.
Yes. And we've sort of been unofficially working with them for 2010, really. Yeah, and it just came through her, and then we jumped on it. We loved the song, and it suited, the style that we wanted to go with, and we just went from there, really.
Excellent. So once you'd heard the song, you thought immediately of this kind of cut and paste kind of setup that you've got. I tell you, let's talk people through it if they haven't seen it yet. Field Music are singing throughout the video over cut and paste, constantly changing backgrounds. We've got monkeys wandering around the screen, then we're treated to flowers. I thought the flowers coming out of the skull was a bit kind of sledgehammery, I thought, in points.
Yeah, it was definitely. But Rowan and I first met when we started out doing animation, really. So we love all those, the Aardman stuff, the Monty Python stuff. We've got mixed media art installation backgrounds as well, so we just basically wanted to throw.
You've chucked it all in, haven't you?
Yeah, and then the sort of explosion of stuff was the result.
Definitely. Well, the cards and dominoes and dice are quite sort of Monty Python-esque, aren't they? They're dancing, slight Bond theme, but a bit more like Take Heart, I thought of. Everyone might have to ask their mums about this, but there is kind of cards and dice dancing. Little homage to pop art as well. So I think you really need to see the video a few times to dissect all of it.
Yeah, I mean that was our... because as usual nowadays, there's quite a lot of time constraints on you. So instead of trying to fiddle through a particular story and pin something down with the guys, we just went for something that was so sort of rich that you would watch it once and then be able to watch it at least 3 or 4 times before you can get your head around it. And there's always something you miss first time. And there's also, some of our favourite stuff is all the bits and bobs in the background. So when there's there's the sort of the stuff in the foreground, that's the stuff you see first time. If you look behind it,
there's something else to see as well, definitely. Now, Field Music are obviously performing the track at points, and then the boys, I think it's David and Peter that we see, look like they're looking at some of the things that you're flying into the video. So how difficult was that to film with them?
Not as difficult as you might think, actually, because it's all very, especially nowadays with green screens and computers and things. It's actually not too bad, but we actually sort of made a good thing out of a potentially difficult thing, and that we had a bit of time before the guys were back from their US tour. So it sort of forced our hand into storyboarding it and analysing it to the point where we knew exactly where the guys were going to fit in and in what frame.
And then you could talk them through it.
Yeah, it was just, as long as you pre-plan it. If you don't, then it will sort of, you end up...
Could go anywhere.
A sticky one, yeah. So we avoided that, I think.
And I imagine there was tons of work in post-production. So how does it work between you and Rowan? Do you kind of take a bit of the video each, or are you both working on it at the same time?
Well, Rowan's the stock frame animator, really. That's his background, and then mine's sort of the editing. So loosely, that's how we work it. And then we also, whenever we need to, we bring in people. So on this one we brought in Julia Dias, an art director and photographer, so she did a lot of we just needed people to feed us all this stuff, really, and then Rowan would animate away and I would be feeding it into the edit, and then a lot of the animation is actually done in a computer as well, and we would just swap and we just sort of keep each other going as well, because it's a long process in the dark and everything.
So long and so much in there. Well, listen, any bands that you can drop next? Have you got any plans lined up following Field Music?
I wish I could. There's hopefully, I think we might be we might be quite busy over the next few months, but I don't want to jinx it and say anything.
You big tease, Ollie. Well, when we find out, we shall tell everyone, but we will point everybody in the direction of Let's Write a Book. Excellent visuals that you've got up there, and we'll, good luck with it all.
All right, thanks very much.
Take care. Cheers, Ollie. Hi to Rowan. Here it is then. The single that goes with those visuals, 6Music's Let's Write a Book.